In this how-to video, I will explain how to charge manual publications like monthly magazines, bi-monthly, quarterly, any product that only gets charged as they become available. On this screen here, you'll see I have a set of sample publication codes, which would usually be monthly magazines, and you'll notice that they are all set to the A, the blue, they're ticked, which means that they are charged only when the product becomes available. The price points or amounts for these magazines have been entered here, and the fact that the product is an invoiceable product. This is the first part to having this part of the system work successfully. The second part to the equation is in the actual customer's account. You'll notice down here, this customer has an Australian Women's Weekly. You'll notice that the quantity is here in the available column. Whatever quantity is in this field here is the quantity that will be charged to the customer's invoice when you perform the manual charge in the invoice control section. So by placing the quantity that they will receive into this field will be the quantity that's billed to the customer's invoice when you run the manual invoices. The third component to this, which is the actual mechanism that does the charging, the billing, is obviously here under residential into invoice control. We're looking at this second part here called partial invoice run. This function here has a dual purpose. It is used for reconciling a product code if you are, for example, halfway through a invoice period and there's a price change. You can usually use this function here to reconcile the current delivered quantities at the previous price point into the customer's invoices prior to you going and changing the price. The second function to this control here is obviously the charging of your monthly magazines or those product codes that are marked as only to be charged when available. So it's simply a matter of selecting the publication code. In this situation, the Australian Women's Weekly. You'll be clicking partial invoice run. A little warning will come up just notifying you that it cannot be reversed, and to make sure that the publication code field is not blank. That is this field where you've selected the code. If it is blank, it will charge or reconcile all publications to customers' accounts, which we don't necessarily want. We only just want the one that we've selected. So simply make sure that there's a value in there and that it is not blank before you proceed. Then click OK, and it will tell you that the sales have been reconciled to the customer's invoice. It is then simply a matter of just going through and changing to the different codes and reconciling each of your monthly magazines into the customer's invoice. That is pretty much it. Thank you.